I'm calling it. If Frieren lived in modern day world, she'd 100% be a gambler. Every single time she talks about Himmel, Frieren has a smile on her face. It's a replica of Himmel? No, Frieren. Alrighty, guys. It is time for Frieren episode 23. And you know what that means? It is part 2 of the exam. It is time for me to find out whether my guess that it was going to be some sort of maybe treasure hunt or puzzle type of exam, whether that prediction comes true. So, let's get into it. Oh, I love Sensei's hair. Her character kind of reminds me of Rapunzel, like a sleepy Rapunzel or sleepy Sleeping Beauty. The more she tries to downplay it, the more I think it's really not going to be a simple test. I knew it. Conquering the labyrinth? I knew it. It is some sort of maze-like puzzle thing. I mean, I see where her mindset is. I see why she's determined this sort of test. But if there's one that comes even after her, like another exam, I think it's extremely difficult. Oh. She's using her hair? Okay, so she's gonna go with them, and they have a kind of like a fail-safe golem. It seems okay so far then. Well, what's wrong with working together on this? Because potentially everyone could make it, right? Why? I don't feel like that's a smart decision here. Because multiple people can pass. So you're bettering your odds by working together, no? Oh, I like that Werville still called his teammates from the first exam. I hope Duncan works with Frieren's team. I think Sensei's curious about Frieren. Has Frieren been here before? Or it's just experience from her traveling to so many dungeons? Okay, if I had any doubts before, I'm 2000% sure now. Call it love, call it affection, call it nostalgia, I don't know. But she has some extremely deep-rooted feelings towards Himmel. I think one of you guys have commented before. Anyone breathes. Frieren's automatically like, oh, I remember when Himmel used to breathe. Like, that comment stuck with me. And like literally this scene reminds me of that. I mean, I don't fault her because it seems like Himmel was there for a lot of her pivotal growth moments, a lot of her, I think, defining moments in her life where she learned something new or she changed her way of thinking around something or she just kind of evolved in a way as a person, matured as a person. So I don't blame her. But my goodness, this is the slowest burn of all burns in the entirety of anime, I feel like. I am just counting down the episodes until hopefully they meet. And I'm hoping at the end they're not going to leave us on some crazy cliffhanger where we don't actually get to see Himmel. I will be angry if that's the case.
そうか、こっちのルートは外れだな。さっきの分かれ道まで戻るぞ。ダンジョンは一つの階層をすべて踏破してから次に進むものだ。
そんな常識はないぞ。
楽しんで人助けができるのなら、それが一番じゃないか。
I like that Himmel always sprinkles in fun with it.
楽しく冒険してダンジョンに潜って、
Oh,
気がついたら世界を救っていた。
Himmel's the definition of a true adventure.
本当にわけがわからないよね。
Every single time she talks about Himmel, Frieren has a smile on her face.
わかんね。
Oh, why didn't they tag along with Frieren's group? I thought they would have. Hey guys. Quick interruption with the episode. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot. Help us get to 15k.
結局残ったのは5人か。ともこの中にミミックのような単純な罠にかかって足を引っ張るバカはいない。
Victor must trust Lincoln a lot now after that first exam.
そんなバカがこの試験にいるものか。
Isn't
このマ
Oh no, Frieren.
リクハイトの判別結果を見
I
ました。
think this is her kryptonite. Frieren and mimics. Just
フェルン、その魔法の精度は 99% だよ。残りの 1% を見破った偉大な魔法使いたちがいたからこそ。
I'm calling it. If Frieren lived in modern day world, she'd 100% be a gambler. I mean, how many times has she fallen for these mimics? With her long life, she could probably be fine checking every single mimic in the off chance that there's the 1% that there's a grimoire. But I think there's more to it. I think she actually has fun checking the mimics or these boxes that end up being mimics. Like, I'm pretty sure she somehow enjoys it.
この中
I
身
think
は
it's-
貴重な魔導書だよ。
I think it's a mimic. The gate Frieren's weakness. A mimic.
ついていく人たち、間違えたかな。
Oh. Oh. So far, things seem to be working out. I see some good teamwork. Oh, that's pretty bad. Crack your bottle! Unless one of the mages can save her. Oh!
すげえ。
The golem is pretty impressive. Meanwhile,
ねえフェルン、ちょっといいか。一旦引っ張るのやめよう。こういう時はね、逆に押し込むんだよ。
oh, so it's like one of those little toy trap things. So you have to like push the person inside to loosen up the trap, then you yank them out quickly.
一人の時はどう処理していたんですか？攻撃魔法で内側から爆破していた。
That seems a little bit like overkill.
ただいま、タトロールになっちゃった。っていたのってそういうことだったん
I
ですね。
can't. I love how we've always seen Frieren be very much spotless, to be honest, when fighting all these enemies. But give her a mimic and it's over. She comes back looking like she's been fighting a war by herself. I feel like Frieren is out here kind of taking to heart Himmel's philosophy and just having fun.
結構いいもの手に入ったね。ガラクタにしか見えませんが。
Everyone else is risking their lives and she's out here treasure hunting.
私がわからないのは君だよ、フェルン。若さで君ほど優秀な魔法使いは見たことがない。
Oh, Sansa can tell.
なのに君からは情熱も執念も感じない。
Interesting. I feel like I don't know if it's I don't know, influence of her master being Frieren, but didn't Siri also say the same thing to Frieren? Like she has no ambition, she's not very, I guess, motivated for anything grand, doesn't have anything kind of like a overarching crazy goal. And I think Fern's the same way. I think maybe they're both considered mages of a peaceful era. Like truly, purely enjoying magic for what it is, rather than using it as some sort of leverage or really weapon unless they really need to.
ならなぜ君は魔法の探求をフリーレン様、楽しそうでしょ。
Oh, that's cute.
つられて笑ってしまったんです。
They're like mother and daughter. Or, no, not sisters. I feel like they definitely give off more of a mother-child vibe. Okay, but quick question. Where are they lugging all this stuff? Do they have like a magical Mary Poppins pouch that they can just throw all this junk in? I feel like they're gonna be the first ones down here. Even with them exploring all of these pathways and collecting all this treasure.
魔力を消した魔法使いが3人。奇襲よ。
Why? Why fight here? Oh, I like how pretty his magic is.
まさかこんなものがいるだなんてね。
Oh, are they gonna have to best themselves?
突破するぞ。
Is Frieren gonna have to fight Frieren? I feel like she might collapse the whole dungeon and endanger everyone, if that's the case.
族か魔物の仕業だろう。だが、これほど完璧な他者の複製は見たことがない。
I'd love to learn more and maybe see some more demons and how they use their magic. Because their magic has been very interesting as well. And based on the series, it seems like it's far more advanced than human magic. Okay, it just occurred to me why the candles seem off. If this dungeon is technically not, hasn't been conquered by anyone yet, who is going around maintaining all the candles? Right? I mean, maybe it's a spell. The only thing I can think of as an explanation is like either there's someone who's meticulously somehow down here taking care of them and just replacing them and laying them all up, or there's some sort of magic around the dungeon that just, instantaneously keeps all the candles forever burning. Oh, they're the first group to reach the bottom. Okay.
電剣あれも対処できるのか。
It's a replica of Himmel? No, Frieren.
これが試験でなかったらわしはとうに美を割っておる。
Oh! Oh, I'm getting chills. Alright, I already know next episode is about to jump to the top of some of my favorite episodes list. Didn't I guess it, guys? I guess that perhaps maybe Frieren will go against herself. I don't know that they can best Frieren. Oh, it depends on kind of what this replica is based on. If it's based on current Frieren, which I don't think is the case since she hasn't entered the area yet. So maybe the demons or monsters replicated it based on what they saw of her from the last war. And I'm assuming she's grown since then. I mean, it's been what, over 100 years? But still, I think they'll need Frieren's actual help in order to pass this test. Because I can't imagine this group, even with Denken in it, besting Frieren. But we will see. Let me know in the comments if you think this test is fair or not, and what's your overall feeling between kind of test 1, proctoring, versus sensei proctoring. Which ones is your preference in the exams? And I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Mingo, say hi. Lomas was hovering, so if you guys heard any squeaks or see a lot of fur flying, it's hers. Oh, Mingo, you look so sleepy.